Why the fuck not? I've already pressed it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Adam, and today we're doing this. I guess why not? It's been a minute. It's been a fucking minute. That's for sure. So what's going on, everybody? My name is Adam, and today, well, this part of this whole live stream thing, it doesn't look like much. Trust me, I know what I'm doing, guys. I have Schematica for once. So yeah, we're gonna be building that. That's cool. Okay. And also just getting some things off my chest because fuck therapy. YouTube. Yeah, because I'm just an attention whore now, aren't I? Anyway, yeah. So what's going on? My name is Lemon. Today we're gonna be playing some Minecraft on Mine Hero server on OP Factions because I'm setting up everything for my OP Faction stuff. I'm not doing an OP Faction series because I was like, I don't even have any members yet. But once we do, it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, I just decided, hey, while I'm building this, because I'm gonna be building this anyway, I have to. When I want to recruit new faction members, this is where I go. So while I'm making it, I might as well. I might as well do this. So yeah. I'm just gonna be mining out everything. Like, I'm doing this off of Schematica. I'm using the what am I using? I'm using the Cosmic client. So I'm not hacking, guys. I swear. I swear. I don't even know how to talk. Yeah. I wasn't expecting to do this. I haven't done this kind of thing in a long time. You guys know this. Because I don't talk. Hell, you could ask my girlfriend. I don't talk. Which is something I need to change. But also, I know several people be like, YouTube is not the place to do that. This is an entertainment platform. Nah, bitch, this is my platform. I'll do whatever the hell I want it. With saying that, it's just like, I'm not even sure. I'm gonna try. I know once I get into talking, I talk and I ramble for like hours on end. So, yeah, it's just the basic starting of conversations that I have trouble with, I would say. So, why am I doing this? Changing things around. It's definitely been a hell of the past week for me. I guess I could get started with saying that. You guys, last stream, I was a little bit off. I've been a little bit more angry lately, I would say, is the main thing. I've been a little bit more angry, a little bit more, like, just getting really mad at everything, I think. God, this sounds stupid. So, yeah, I've been getting a hell of a lot more mad lately than I think I've ever been. And that's saying something because if you guys knew who I was back in like elementary school or something like that, I was pretty angry. Back in middle school, I was a fucking angry kid, man. I would have fought anyone who messed with me, anyone who would have looked at me the wrong way. I just went like, nah, and smacked them about side the head. But now, as much as I talk a lot of shit, I'm not gonna say I don't fucking. When I need to, I'll fucking go at it. But I mean, just on the regular, I don't do that kind of thing anymore. And so I've been getting a lot more angry recently. Just like seeing everything that's popped up and how my life has been going downhill recently of late. Of lately, it's just been a little bit more rough than usual, I would say. I just okay. I haven't lost my best friend, but I mean, like, lost in the sense of like dead, because she's not dead, but she's not around anymore. She kind of just went off on her own. She had her own things to do. She just all of that happened, and I'm just like, I'm not over it, but I'm just like, you do what you need to do. I mean, I can't control anyone. I'm not going to control anyone. I can't say that I don't like controlling people. That sounds a little bit weird. What I'm trying to say is, just like I like having control of situations. I don't think I've ever been typed to just relinquish control of something so easily. And I think that's one of my downsides, I would say, is that I'm too controlling of situations. I'm too just like I'm too trusting? No, that's not the right thing, but yeah, I'm just too controlling in situations. And that's made me lose a lot of people over the years. And like even some of the people I've collabed with over the years on this channel, like you haven't heard from a lot of them because I drifted away. I was just like I became overbearing and I became fucking I became the kind of guy that nowadays I would look at and be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? You're okay? You have some mental issues? You're good. So, like, that was the kind of thing I used to do, I would say. I was just like, I was overbearing. And I'm trying to change. Nowadays, I'm trying. But, yeah, it's just, as of late, it's been taking its fucking toll on me because I haven't been communicating with certain people. I haven't been talking to some of my best friends lately. I've kind of been in my own headspace trying to figure a bunch of shit out that is just like, that seems a lot less complicated than it actually is. And that's another one of my flaws. I overthink quite literally everything. In my mind, it's like Murphy's Law, in a sense. Everything that could go wrong will go wrong, and that's kind of how I think. It's a bad way to think, trust me, I know, I'm trying to change that. But also, that's just how I think. I don't like that in the end of it. In the span of things. I don't like how overbearing I am, I would say. Because again, it's taking its toll, so I mean, it's sucking because I'm losing a lot of people to this whole thing, and I can't even talk to anyone. And it's not from lack of trying, guys. It's not. A lot of people think it's from lack of trying. It's not from lack of trying. I'm trying, okay, but also whenever I try to talk, it's just I can't. I don't know how to put this to for people to understand this. It's like your vocal cords get like tied up and you just can't speak at all. And just like it's hard to even understand because I'm the one with the thing and I can barely understand it myself. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? I mean, but I keep on fucking laughing. I remember, oh god, let me get off on a separate tangent apparently. I remember back when I got kicked out of school, and yes, I did get kicked out of school, for anyone wondering why I'm saying kicked out of school is relative. I'm technically in school, I'm just on basically retarded homeschooling. Not the same as regular homeschooling, but yeah. So I'm basically on that, and with that, it's just like I got kicked out of school. Okay, skipping too many classes, kids actually stay in class. But I got kicked out of school, and I remember my best friend, who is my best friend, who I haven't talked to in a while. But I mean, I remember her. Me and her were fucking close, man. I fucking remember that shit like it was yesterday. I remember a lot of the shit we did together. We were literally partners in crime. It was hilarious. But I remember when I got kicked out, I did the same thing I'm doing now, only a lot more energetic, I would say. And I remember her looking so sad and like straight up just crying, and I remember that. It's not that I was like laughing because I thought the situation was fucking hilarious. I mean, truthfully, I thought it was fucking ridiculous that they didn't actually understand anything of the shit I did. So, I remember that, and I remember her breaking down, and I wanted to tell her everything was gonna be fine. I mean, but I was just so in my own zone. I was just like, yeah, whatever. You know what? Fuck this school. Fuck this. Fucking hell. This is all useless anyway. I mean, people don't even want me around here. I don't even care. Fuck you. I remember being exactly like that. And I remember, you guys know my demeanor. I'm not the type of person who goes soft a lot, but I remember, like, not bawling, but definitely, like, crying in the car. And I remember just feeling so weak in that moment, and no one knows. No one knows. Well, no. Now you guys know. That's fun. Now you guys know, but I remember that like it was yesterday. I remember getting kicked out of school. And that people. I remember she got so mad at me too, and it was just like, I'm not the person that I want to be. So yeah, I had a lot behind the laughter, and I think that's one of the main reasons why I did YouTube. I wanted to do YouTube all my life. Okay, once I was like older, like I think around maybe 12 or like 15, or 12 and 15. That's a fucking big gap. Once I was like 12 or like 13, I wanted to do YouTube. I just saw all these YouTubers. I grew up around YouTube. I grew up around this whole thing, this whole kind of thing. I grew up around this, and I saw all these people having so much fun and laughing, and seeing all these people working together and having fun. And I just thought, hey, you know, I haven't really been around that kind of thing. I haven't really been like that excited about anything in quite a long time. So I mean, I was just like, at the time I was just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking do this once I grow up. I remember telling everyone in elementary school, hey yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. This shit will be me once I grow up. And I mean, look at me now, fucking 466 subscribers later. I'm still working hard, man. I'm still going at it. Some days I made a lot of videos on, hey man, I'm just gonna quit because so many days I just want to be like, eh, fuck it, toss the whole thing out the window. But every single time I just go back to this thinking, man, I've worked too hard. I'm coming up on 3 years, man, on this channel. 3 years. And it's like, you think about that, it doesn't seem like so much, but when you spend all this time doing the thing you love, it adds up. And I'm just like, I'm so grateful for where I've come. I mean, 466, where the fuck did that come from? But I remember so many times just wanting to quit because the stress was too much. It was too much, and that may make me sound like a bitch. Like, oh, you barely have anything. I get that. It's not like I don't understand. I barely have anything, but to have the stuff that I do have now, it's still it's fucking too much at some points. I'm just like, what the fuck? Where did this all come from? Like, I remember a few years ago, I was just a little kid sitting at home, doing basically nothing, playing some Minecraft for just daily. I remember just having friends over and all the time, and now it's so much more different, you know. It's just, but I don't know. It just seems like things have changed, but I'm gonna continue. I'm not saying I'm not gonna continue. I'm definitely gonna continue. This is one of the greatest things that I've ever done, to be honest with you. Even though I suck at it, I think it is some of the greatest things I've done is on this channel. I've had so much fun on this channel. I remember all the things. I remember getting bullied back in the what was it, 6th grade? It was either 6th or 7th grade. I remember getting bullied back then for doing this. And I'm talking about all the times I want to quit, basically. This is just all the times I want to quit. Part 1 of 57, goddamn. But that was one of the times I wanted to quit, because it was just like, why make fun of someone for something they love to do? Like, what could you have possibly hoped to gain from that, other than making the person feel like shit? I guess that's all they really want to do. They want to make you feel like shit. They want to make you unhappy, which, I'm not gonna lie, it happened to me a lot of the time. I was just going along with life. I can easily fake a smile, guys. You guys don't understand how easy it is to actually do that, or at least for me. I can easily just laugh things off. I can do whatever, because I've grown up around that kind of thing. I've grown up around pretending to be something that you're not. And I think that's made me the person who I am nowadays. It's just like, I've become this guy who it's just like, nowadays I'm just like, I don't care what happens. Like, I've come to the point in my life that no one should really come to, is I don't care whether or not I die tomorrow. And the reason for that is that I've done all I care about for now. There are several other things I would want to do. That's not the thing, though. The difference is, I've done all that I want to do currently. Overall, I've done all that I wanted to do. And what has happened so far is further than I ever thought I would ever get in a million years. I mean, I got kicked down, fucked around by so many people telling me that you need to be a certain way, you need to be a certain standard about everything. And I remember that taking its toll, and me constantly thinking I had to be something that I wasn't. And it took me a good 3 years to fucking realize. Hell, I haven't even realized it 100% yet. You can say you know something. I would say you could say that you know something, but knowing it and actually acknowledging it and doing something about it is two completely different things. And I think even with this 3 years on YouTube, I think that kind of still gets to me, to be honest with you. It kind of just sucks, man. The constant overthinking really doesn't help either. You constantly overthink. You don't think you're good enough. I think that's the main thing about me. I don't think I'm good enough about anything. I don't think I'm good enough for my family. I don't think I'm good enough for my girlfriend. I don't think I'm good enough for my friends. I barely think I'm good enough for this. And I think you guys keep me going, to be honest. You guys are one of the reasons I'm still going. And I'm not even going to get into the stuff I've done in the past, because that was my lowest times. That was October. That was one of the lowest times in my life, I would say. And knowing what I am now, and how I almost gave all of that up for basically nothing, I would say is really frightening, actually, because it just shows what can happen to people. They can easily be broken down. Well, some can easily be broken down, I would say. And I was one of those people. I mean, look at me now, though. I mean, I'm not as good as I want to be, but I'm getting there. I'm slowly but surely. I say. Good things take time. And sometimes it just feels like it's not worth it. I would say is a main part is just it doesn't feel worth it. But I just have to keep on remembering. One day I'll get there, you know. Just keep pushing forward. I'm trying to put more time, more effort into this whole thing. And even with that being super hard as it is, I'm trying, guys. Trust me. I'm working. I'm working hella hard to be #1. But I mean, I hear all these stats. Like you just hear about these stats. That's just like not many people make a career out of YouTube. Not many people are able to do YouTube full time and stuff like that. Twitch, YouTube, stuff like that. And I mean, I want to make this a career. I'm not gonna lie. I do want to make this a career. This is one of my favorite goals. I would say is to do this. So I mean, it's just worrying, I would say, to think that it could be screwed over so easily. That just one day I could just be like, nah, it could be over within 0.3 seconds. I mean, you say the wrong thing on this kind of community and it's over for you, man. I mean, like, there's not much you can do. You get dealt what the cards deal you. And I've never been one for political correctness. Everyone knows this. I'll say whatever the fuck's on my mind. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Or at least I can say that. I mean, whether or not that's true, I honestly have no idea. I would like to say it's true because why should you care what other people think? But then again, you know, there's always those times that you're just like, eh, you know, maybe they're right. I told you when I start talking, I just go off, man. So just with all of this whole thing, all that I've done so far, it doesn't seem good enough in my eyes. I'll put out the content and I'll do what I do best. But I mean, in the end, it doesn't feel good enough. And I know it's never easy. People treat me like a child all the time, saying that I'm just like, I'm too naive. I don't understand how the world works. I'm not smart enough to understand exactly how everything works. I grew up on this platform. I understand how things can go, and people talk to me like I don't understand risk, like I don't understand that everything I could be doing is all for a waste. Hell, for all I know, in the next 3, 4, 5, even even 1 year, several months, YouTube could be dead and crash and everything. But I think what I'm doing now is still more worth it for my own sake. I mean, no offense, it's not only ever been for you guys. It's also been for me. This whole thing has been a great help for me. I mean, just look what I'm doing now. I talk. I don't trust therapists. I'm gonna say that right away. I don't trust therapists. I let one thing ruin it for me, and people are just like, "Oh, you let it ruin that. You let it ruin that. Fuck, can I even speak? You let it ruin that one chance for you that easily." And I'm like, you don't understand what I was going through at the time to make me think this way. I don't give up that easily. I'm not gonna say I give up easily. I don't. But I mean, it literally, I think, definitely at the time made me 100% worse, to the point. Well, I'm not even gonna speak on that point. But it 100% made me worse, and I don't want to take that chance again. I mean, people don't understand it. People are not gonna understand it. I'm not gonna take that chance again because the risk isn't worth the reward. Unlike this channel, where the risk is worth the reward, or the where the reward is worth the risk. Doing therapy is just not worth it, especially when I can do this. When I can just do this. I mean, sure, nobody's gonna be watching, but I mean, that's not the point. That's not the point. I don't really care if anyone's watching. I care whether or not I can actually get my fucking thoughts out without, you know, feeling judged by a million people. Even though, you know, this would not be that. It does. It works, okay? Believe it or not, it does. It works for me. It definitely works. I mean, it works a lot better than most people think. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm a little bit woozy. Fuck it. Oh yeah. Okay. Fucking warm. But yeah, a lot. To get back on the main topic, a lot has happened in this past week that has just been majorly fucking with my life, I would say. And I mean, it's hard not to just give up. It's hard for that to not feel like it's not enough, that you'll just give up. Because it's just easier. If you think about it, it's easier that way in my eyes. To just say, fuck it, why not, you know? Who would actually care if I just, you know, gave it all up? It's easy to think that way. And I don't believe in a God. This is going to be a little more of a tangent. I don't believe in a God. I'm an atheist. I don't fucking believe in it. I don't care if you guys... I'm not the kind of person who would be like, fucking blasphemy, you believe in it. I don't care if you believe in a God or not. Just don't try to push your agenda on me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna listen, not gonna even care. But also, like, I hear people like saying that's gonna be like devil shit. Where was I going with this? I have to, guys, I forget easily. I'm sorry. But just like, it's all devil shit. Those thoughts cloud your mind, they're all devil shit. That's just, I would say, that it's not really, devil shit, as people would call it. More of, just like anxiety and depression. Constantly overthinking is just, all of that leads to, just ruining everything. I haven't had the easiest life, but I also haven't had the hardest life. I mean, I know several people who had harder lives than me. And I can't neglect any of them. I mean, but I can also confidently say, my life is a fucking bitch. I mean, the shit that I've done and what I can easily get into, and what my life has become over these past few months has really fucked me over from reality. I mean, as a kid, you don't really get a full grasp on the world, I would say. unless of course you grow around the real, like you grow up around the real world. You are sheltered, I would say, as a kid. You are sheltered. You don't fully understand and grasp the concept of what it really is. um, what it is to live in this kind of society, this day and age. I've been hanging around some, like, just homeless people. That sounds a lot worse than it actually is. I've just been hanging around them, just helping them out. I'm not to toot my own horn. I'm helpful, I would say. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not trying to be narcissistic. I don't like seeing people struggling in any way. And I've always been, well, not always. I can't say always. Most of the time, I'm actually pretty fucking selfish. I mean, a lot of things I have to change about myself. I'm not gonna lie. I have to change a lot of things about myself. But, just like, I've been hanging around these type of people, and I'm realizing how spoiled and lucky I am to be in the position that I am, because I could have easily ended up homeless on the street. I mean, many people don't know this. I mean, I don't talk about it that much, that I was actually adopted. Actually, I do. I don't really talk about it so much as I just joke about it. I mean, I'm just like, yeah, fucking adopted, dude. I joke about it a lot. I don't care. I mean, it's not that big of a deal for me, because I got my parents that I have. I'm grateful for them. As much shit as I give my parents, I actually do like them. But I mean, just like, to know that your life could have gone so much worse is humbling, I guess. Is that the right word? Humbling, I think. It's just like, it's a scary thought that everything I know could have been gone by mere slight changes in the way I did. I wouldn't have met my girlfriend if I had not gone to the school I went to if I had not been, if I had not chosen the wrong person back in grade school, if I had not a lot of ums this live stream, huh? A lot of Do you want am or fum? What's wrong with me? If I had not been broken the way I had, if I had not just chosen the path that I did, I would have been a completely different person. I mean, if I had not hung around the people that I knew, I would be a completely different person. Whether or not that's bad or good, I'm not sure. But I mean, just like, it's scaring to know that your whole life could have been turned around in one event. One event that could have just ruined your life. And you wouldn't even know it. You wouldn't have even known if it had ruined your life. Because you're not in that sort of timeline. You're not in that space where it was. So you're living naive, and you're living in this area where you're just like, everything is just a lot stranger, I would say. Okay, that seems like the last. Sorry, I'm trying to build this base, guys. Schematica may be it may be looking easy, but it's not. But yeah, just knowing your life could have been changed around in 1 second. I don't know what I would do without another fucking tangent. I don't know what I would do without my girlfriend. As much shit as I constantly overthink everything. I mean, constantly overthinking everything in a relationship is one of the worst things that you could ever do, I would say. Um, trust me, I know. It's one of the worst things. And I know I do it too much. That's why that I've said the things I've said to her. Um, she'll know when, understand one time if she ever watches this. She'll understand why I needed to take a break. Break is relative, but I mean, um, I mean, it's just it's difficult to know that it feels like someone's drifting away even when they're not. You know, it feels like no matter how hard I'm trying, whenever she says I love you, it sounds more like she's trying to believe herself more than she actually means it to me. And I don't know for certain if that's true. It may just be me overthinking. It may be me overthinking it all again. But I mean, it's not relationship ending again. I've broken up with this girl once before. I'm not going through that again. I mean, and I did it for the exact same fucking reason. That's the funny thing. I did it for the exact same reason. That's why I know this time that I'm just like, I'm going through phases where I'm just like, I'm in constant doubt because I have the self-doubt where it's like, how did I get this lucky to the point where it's a horrible feeling. It's just like, how did I get this lucky? At the beginning you're just like, how did I get this lucky? Oh yeah, I love her. Oh my god. And then later on you're just like, how did I get this lucky? It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem real. Is she cheating on me? I mean, why would she ever be with a guy like me? I'm broken. I'm worthless. I mean, that's how it feels, and it's a horrible feeling. I mean, and that's kind of why I've taken time away from the whole relationship, because I need to fucking figure out my shit and stop overthinking shit, you know? I mean, I don't want to risk everything just because I can fucking overthink. I mean, it's a horrible feeling. That there. It's a fucking horrible feeling, man, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, I'm gonna put it all the way down. There we go. Okay, we're almost done with the bottom floor. It's a serious, horrible feeling. I mean, okay, that doesn't seem right. No, whatever. I'll fix it later. To know. Oh god, it's all storm. Where the fuck did the sun go? I just look outside, the sun's completely gone. Okay. Well then, that there. I'm just scared of losing something I love, I would say. That whole thing is a very serious situation because my life is on a fucking thread already. And whenever I say that kind of thing, it scares me because I'm just like, I don't want it to sound like I don't want to sound so controlling that it sounds like if she left me, then I would just kill myself. I don't like sounding like that ever. I don't like that kind of thing ever going on because that just, to me, that sounds more abusive than anything, man. It just sounds horrible, and I don't want to be that way. So I keep my mouth shut, and people wonder why I keep my mouth shut. It's because I don't want to say the wrong thing and have it all end up going to all this shit again. Because I've said a lot of shit in my time that's just like, why would I ever say that? Thinking back to it, you're just like, why would I ever say that? But in the moment, you're not thinking. You're just like, fuck it, why not? Just fucking say it. And then you pay the price. You pay the price. And then you see what actually happens. I got lucky. I'm not gonna say in my life I don't get lucky. I don't really believe in luck, but I mean, I got lucky. I got a chance to figure all that shit out. And I'm never gonna be able to say how grateful I am for that kind of thing. Getting second chances is a great thing to have. But at the same time, you're trying your hardest not to relive it again and make sure you fucking fix yourself again so that it doesn't ruin everything. Because you know it can. You know it can. I mean, it's scary. I mean, to lose something you love again. You don't want that to ever happen. I mean, I think we can all relate with that. You don't want it to happen. But at the same time, you're overthinking everything. It takes its toll. As much as you can laugh it off and just play it all off. It's hard. Yeah. I'm sorry. Continuing on. Lost my train of thought. Sorry. I lost my train of thought again. Fuck. My life is one shit show after another. It really is in the end of it all, if you really think about it. But then again, you know, why not? I mean, you get dealt the hand you're dealt. Words of wisdom by Adam. You get dealt the hand you're dealt. So, and sometimes that hand is very fucking sucky. It sucks big dick. I mean, but you just, when life gives you lemons, you fucking work with them. I mean, what else are you supposed to do? You could easily just give up, but I mean, I ain't gonna fucking give up, that's for sure. I've got too much to go for. As much as I always am going, I feel like it. I've got too much going for me now. At this point in my life, that it just, what's the point? I mean, I don't think there's a single day where I've gone by, oh god, here we go again, we're gonna fucking getting a little bit too real. There's not a day that I've gone by that I haven't thought about, God, how I say this without fucking sounding, oh god, it's taking me back to the days. I haven't gone a day without thinking about cutting. But, at the same time, I made a promise to someone. I remember making that promise, and I remember her thinking that, or I remember her saying that it seemed so easy that I just gave it up. And when I think about it, it's just like, it's not easy. I don't think it's ever going to be easy. It's not easy to just give up something like that. It's not easy to just say fuck it and then leave it. It's not easy at all, but at the same time, when you're determined enough to actually change for the better and try your hardest to succeed in being the guy you want to be, or the woman you want to be, whatever you want to be, I think it's really, you put up with stuff that you don't normally put up with. You try stuff even though it's super hard, because in my case, I don't want to ever break. I remember I broke promises all the time back when I was still in school, and I don't ever want to do that. I mean, that kind of thing just, it fucking ruins you. I remember there was a time where I was just like, promises are made to be broken. Thinking back to that now, that's the stupidest fucking phrase I've ever fucking heard in my life. Promises are meant to be kept. The fuck do you mean promises are meant to be broken? That's like the opposite of a fucking promise. And yet I remember saying that all the time. And that's why I'm just continuing to keep my promises. I don't want to go back to the guy who used to say that, who used to break promises 24/7 all for his own personal gain. And it's fucking difficult. I mean, again, there's not a day that goes by without me thinking that I just want to slit my fucking wrist again. But also, it's not going to happen because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Not one bit. I mean, what would it be worth? I'd be gone. I mean, yay. I'd be gone. Thinking about it now, what would help? I know a lot of people who would miss me. I mean, seriously. And it's not easy to take away thoughts, you know. Thoughts of suicide keep crossing your mind, but I mean, it's not easy to take that all away. It's a process. It's a process, I would say. It's a hard fucking process, but it is a process that I'm willing to do. And I think that's very good because I need to be there for certain people, and I can't be there for them if I'm obviously dead, you know. I want to be there for them. I want to help them. I don't like giving up on people. I don't think I ever really will give up on someone unless they give me a legitimate reason to. So, I mean, it's difficult to. Oh my god, these do not want to be placed the right way. Okay, fine. Sure, we'll go with that. It's hard knowing that it's all for waste sometimes. God, I am off today. Is it fucking raining? Where the hell did that come from? It's raining. Why not? Okay, you know, summertime, why not? It's just gonna rain. It's gonna rain. It just feels like it. Why not? That is really fucking loud. But it's worth it. Oh, the smell of wet rain. You love to smell it. It's all been worth it, though, I would say. Yes, whatever. You know, I think the worst thing about helping someone out is them not realizing. Like, people say all the time they realize how much you're helping, and they're super grateful for it and everything. But then you realize people don't understand the extent of what you go through enough to actually be there for them, and how it's taking a toll. But you're gonna do that no matter what. I mean, you're gonna be there for them. I mean, that's just how it is. They aren't gonna fucking change that, that's for sure. I mean, come on, man. You gotta be there for them. They don't realize, though. I mean, rain, snow, sleet, sun, anything, you're just gonna... Okay, that is really fucking loud. Oh, is that hail? Oh, I think that's fucking hail. Okay, that's really loud. I'm gonna close my window. Yeah. There we go. Much better. So I can actually hear myself think. Even though, let's be honest here, I'm not doing a lot of thinking. I'm doing a lot of ranting. Doing a lot of ranting. So I need to take off my socks. What?
Just make it.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yes, I can hear that.
Why do you have the window closed?
Because I'm trying to stream. So I don't want the loud sounds to be interfering with my voice.
The reason I came in here was to make sure you were hearing this because.
No, I'm deaf. I'm deaf. That's.
Well, if you had headphones on, you might not.
I had headphones on and I still heard it. But yeah, you'll be there for them no matter what, and they don't quite realize that. I mean, yeah. Good lord. Where was I going with this? I mean, seriously. What is my life? Life is a dick. Can we just sum up this whole thing with just saying life is a dick? I mean, we could, but that's not a very effective way of wrapping this thing up. Just my life has gone downhill, and I think I throw myself into work in the end of it all. I do. I throw myself into work. That's why. Either that or I end up either being super lazy or super fucking productive. Both of which are bad things in the end of it all. Because I easily get burnt out if I do a thing super fast and like a lot. I get burnt out super fast, but also I'm just like, I'm all over the place, so I just start doing everything. And that sucks because I don't want to I've been burnt out of this before. And then once I got burnt out of being burnt out. And then I just started doing it again. I threw myself into fucking work. Like I always do. I mean, I always throw myself into work. And it sucks. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Turn that off. And I can't not because I'm just like programmed. I'm programmed like a fucking robot to do that. And also, good lord, I have a lot of dirt. Grab these. I'm programmed to just give in and be like, fuck it, why not? Also do that. It's been one of the hardest weeks of my life. I keep on going back to that, but I mean, that's kind of the whole center point around this live stream. Is just like, it's been one of the most difficult weeks of my life. Because I'm losing connections, I mean, I'm losing a lot of people that I care about. And some of them, I mean, some of my best friends don't even talk to me anymore, even though we used to talk like every day. Some of them don't even talk to me anymore, which I can't blame them much. I mean, I haven't been talking much either. I've been quiet and just down and like not really speaking to anyone in particular. I'm just all over the place. But it's hard seeing everything you knew go away. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. I don't like it. I'm a little kid. I don't like it. But in the end, there's also nothing you can do. If people go away, they go away. I've never been one to just fight people going away. I mean, I used to be. My best friend once left. Way before I did YouTube, my best friend Amber walked away once, and I mean, like, she was just done with all my shit. Because I remember it was because, God, now I'm just like, it's the stupidest shit, but we got in a fight This was like back way when like what the fuck was it? It was like 2011. Yeah, like 8 years ago. Okay, that does not want to be picking up. Like, fuck it, I don't care. It was like 2011, and I remember I had my old house, and she would come over all the time, and I mean all the time. She was my best friend. We lived right next to each other. It was awesome, and she would come over all the time. And I remember playing on that GameCube right over there. We used to play Sonic Adventure Battles too. She was so into Chow. Oh my god! Now I'm getting fucking memories again. God damn it! Fuck. But then I remember getting an argument over her for fucking PewDiePie. That was way back when. That was way before the whole trend with PewDiePie started. So I mean, like, and I remember writing her this little note, like apologizing and shit. I was not gonna let her walk away that easily. I mean, come on, man. And now she forgave me too. That was the best part of this. She forgave me, but now I'm just like, I give up so easily. It doesn't feel worth it to fight it anymore. It's just like, whatever. You know what? You want to leave? Do your shit. You're gonna regret it. It's not on me. You're gonna regret what happened. And I'm not gonna be here to console you anymore. And I don't want to be that. I mean, I like being the guy people can come to with their problems and feel like they're not being judged. My best friend, who is not like the best friend that I have now, was that person to me. And thank fuck she was. I mean, good lord, she was there when I needed her. And I remember not always being there for her when she needed me, but I tried. I mean, I ain't gonna lie and say I didn't try, okay, man? I fucking tried, okay? But it just, the worthlessness really sunk in around October and all of that. And it's hard. It's very difficult to feel like you're actually worth something, I would say. Feel like everything isn't just crowded around you, crowded against you. It's hard feeling. It's hard feeling that way. I mean, but in time you learn to live with it, even though it pushes everyone you love away. You learn to live with it. You learn this is how things are now. You don't get lucky. You get very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. I mean, God. Yeah. But in the end of it all, it's difficult for one. Fuck. Oh shit, that's why I made that, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm also trying to focus on this thing, so I mean, I'm sorry. You know, I should be focusing on one task, but I do better multitasking, believe it or not. That's why I'm able to listen to music and also do stuff. Because I'm able to multitask very, very well. I mean, kind of. This live stream is showing otherwise, but you know what? Whatever. So, yeah. I say so yeah a lot, don't I? I mean, seriously, I say so a lot, so yeah. So much. the fuck's that all about? I mean, seriously. What's the deal with saying that? This. Almost done with the full bomb layer. It's just, it's hard, you know. I don't know. I'll be continuing though. I'm not saying that I won't be continuing. Of course I'll be continuing. I mean, I have no other life. Look at me. Nobody to talk to, really. I mean, all my friends have better things to do. Which I don't blame them. I never hold that against anyone. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. I'll never hold that against you. It still sucks though. I mean, come on, man. Things get so boring with no one to talk to. You're just talking to yourself. You end up just being like, yeah. But you know, and especially with YouTube, like I end up just talking to you guys, and even some days I don't even plan on doing YouTube. That's why I don't think I've ever had a real schedule either. It's just like I ended up talking to you guys anyway in the end of it all. So I mean, I have no real agenda to do. I just have do it and then regret it probably or not. So I mean, you do what you have to. So, yeah. Things fucking suck. That's a great way to wrap this thing up. I might as well. I mean, I have nothing better to do, but no, it's better to just wrap things up now and then later. So, thank you guys so much for watching this live stream. If you guys like this and want to see more, hit that like button. Tell me down in the comments down below. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next live stream. This is Rose 5. Signing out once again. Goddamn.